Today is Monday, July 26th. This is the 1967 Cadillac neutral safety switch. This particular unit is located at the bottom of the steering column, and this is specific to 1967 and 1968. And the unit has been completely disassembled, fully serviced, and I'm going to do a functional validation test before shipping it to my friend Marcel Perkart in Austria. So the unit basically provides electrical continuity so that the ignition can be energized and started when the unit in the shifting column is in park, as well as in neutral, as designated by the N with the center line and the P with the center line. So in park, these two electrical connectors become live and provide full electrical continuity to start the engine, as well as in neutral. And the other prongs are for reverse back here. So I'll go ahead and connect the unit to power, starting with these two prongs for the park position. And the light bulb comes on. So we'll go ahead and move it to other locations, and we see the light bulb goes off. So only when the unit is in park do we have electrical continuity to safely start the vehicle so you don't go crashing into a wall, as you would with the car being in drive, engaged in gears, in other words. Same thing holds true in neutral. If I very carefully shift it to neutral, with the N with the center line is marked with my tape. This tape, by the way, I've provided only for the purposes of this video in order to designate the location for park and neutral. And we see that the light bulb comes on right over here. So we have electrical continuity only in neutral or in park, whereby the transmission is not engaged, so that when the engine is energized, the car doesn't move forward and go crashing somewhere. Okay, so in park, in other locations off, in park on, and in neutral on. Well, there we go, in neutral. So as you can see, the unit moves very freely because it's been properly serviced. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and remove the electrical wires from the park and neutral location. I'm doing this with one hand, so it's a little cumbersome trying to hold a camera. And I'll go ahead and put it electrical power to the two connectors back here, which designate reverse. Okay, and of course, because we're in neutral, the light bulb is off, right? Because we're in neutral. As soon as I go to park, it still is off because we're not in reverse. So now when I slowly engage it to the reverse location, which is the R, we see the light bulb comes on. So we've now tested the electrical continuity for both reverse as well as neutral and park. Okay, so that's the 1967, 1968 Cadillac DeVille convertible, sedan DeVille, and Eldorado neutral safety switch. This unit will be going to Austria to my friend Marcel as soon as I get his okay to ship, reply confirmation. This is George in Florida. I have over 75,000 original vintage parts from 1967 to 1970 and over 375,000 parts from 1959 to 1978 overall. I'm best known for my restoration of the Cadillac steering wheels, the steering columns, particularly the tilt and telescopic steering columns, the power seat mechanisms, the instrument clusters, and other critical, hard-to-source, original vintage Cadillac items. Today is Monday, July 26th. Thank you very kindly.